What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of The Throne Room. Here sitting on the throne, we got Ransom on the Beat. How you doing today?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for asking, bro. How you feeling?
You know, I'm cool. Trying to figure out what they gonna do with this quarantine and stuff, man.
Shit ain't no game, right?
It's petrified flu. I saw the same thing on Harry Potter. I swear to God. I swear to God, they was petrifying people. I swear, they was doing the same thing.
I swear I already had that shit and beat it though. I was like sick for like a fat ass minute, and I drank like 4 bottles of medicine.
Yeah.
Me and my girl had it, and that shit would not work, bro. Who the fuck goes through 4 bottles of medicine?
That's what I'm saying.
In a sickness, normally it's like 1, if 2, if you that sick. You
Facts.
know? Bro, I was sick for like 2 months. I swear, huh?
That's what I'm saying. We already all had this back in like January. Like December, January, where everybody was sick, couldn't breathe and whatnot.
Man.
And we was cool.
I couldn't smoke or nothing. I'm like, man, I need to just chill. You know what I'm saying? Stay hydrated and shit.
I'm gonna die today.
Nah.
Man.
Nah, I'm Mexican, bro. I'll make that shit out.
Facts.
Hey,
I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm from Dodge City. They do not believe in doctors.
Man, that's a fact right
They do
there.
not believe in doctors. There is no such thing. There's abuela.
Yeah.
Abuela. No, mija.
They be like, bake some caldo and some Sprite if your stomach hurts and shit.
If you're sick, tequila.
Tequila, take that shit.
Tequila with lime. No, siéntete.
No, I'm from Garden City though. That's
Are
crazy
you?
you make that for, yeah.
Hey, so you already know. You already
Yeah,
know.
Exactly.
You know what it is.
I do know what it is.
See, what y'all don't
Wichita don't know what it is.
They don't. I have not yet found some crazy good Mexican food. And it could be because I'm from Dodge and I had to learn at a young age that different parts of Mexico cook food differently.
Man, and they be hating on each other's food too, bro.
They
Be
do.
like, damn, is that shit good or not?
I just want to know. So what I found out was food here is cooked differently than food there.
Yeah.
And
Right here is like American Mexican food.
it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Like every time I go to Dodge, I go to the taco stand or taco
Which one you go to? Over there by the fucking, what is it?
By Wright Park?
Yeah, by Wright Park, that little, what is it called?
You know.
Damn, my friend, what it's called. I know exactly what you're talking about. That bitch never moves.
No, they don't. Ever.
Oh,
They don't. And all this time, I have no idea what the name of it is. I just know it's a taco stand.
Bro,
and
me
be
either.
Fire.
You know, that's the go-to though. When you drunk, after hours, all that, they open all the time.
Fire. People sleep on it. They sleep.
Yeah.
Man. So I got a question. I just got to know. Because I've heard, some of your tracks. I've seen your videos. I got you on IG and whatnot. I follow you.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Why is it that why do you catch so much heat? Like, why are people putting you on? Like, what is it?
What do you mean? What you mean? Get specific on me.
I'm like, out of all the shows that go on in Wichita, all the local shows, local artists, this and that.
Yeah.
I don't really see you too much on them cards.
Yeah.
It's like people hating.
Bro, mad hating. It's like, it's crazy. It's just the realism though, bro. Like, I grew up on my own. Like, I taught myself how to be me, and I knew if I got me, that's all that matters. You feel me?
Facts.
So, like, I focused on bettering myself and shit. And, like, this whole music thing, it ain't no game to me. Like, that shit is my life. Like, this quarantine shit, this virus, it's life or death type shit. Mm-hmm. That's me and my music,
Facts.
And so, like, when we get put into, I don't know, I guess certain situations, I'm better at it now, but before then, I didn't really think before I say things. I'm a very blunt person, and I've always been blunt. But, it's realism. Like, when somebody's real, they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like they don't like how you stand on your own. They don't like how you don't let yourself down and shit. You know what I mean? And then my music is like, it's just straight bluntness too. That's my venting outlet. So things always work me up to a track. If there's a track and it's heat, it's because somebody made it heat. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They worked up that energy, and I just delivered it in a manner that was more appreciated, you know?
Y'all hear that? Bars.
And they don't like that shit, but it's cool, you know? Like, I'm not here to make no friends. I'm here for business, you know what I'm saying? I'm here strictly for my music, and I just stay focused on that, and they don't like that they can't distract me from that, and they don't like that their little hearsay or opinions don't affect my career, you know? And they never will, bro. Like, that's just a fact, man. Like, I don't know how it works.
I've seen, and, you know, for what I see, and I see this for myself, and everybody can quote me on this. Like, I mean, you got videos popping. Like, you've even shot some videos yourself.
Yeah.
Like, shot videos yourself, and they actually had some quality on them. Like, that's difficult.
Man, it is, though.
To do it, and, you know, I'm learning everything here myself, too. But to do it all yourself, like, people don't understand, that is difficult.
And it takes a lot of time and patience.
It takes time, it takes patience, and like, yeah, you could YouTube everything, but it takes more than that. Like, you gotta have a real patience for it. Like, a real patience for it.
Man, for real. And you gotta research. You gotta research, and, like, you know, actions speak louder and words go farther than just people using it on a everyday term. You know what I'm saying? Like, for yourself even. Like, sometimes you got to say things out loud so you know that you could put in that footwork to make that difference, to be something, a better improvement, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's, it really does take a lot. But I got my wife, she helps me a lot too, you know?
She do. You know, and I'm going to say this for y'all, and, you know, I met you, what was it? It was some years. It was a couple years back. And y'all been holding it down for each other for a minute. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, y'all hold it down. And I even said this in the interview with Bray Jr., you know, with him and, you know, Naomi. Mm-hmm. Like, when you got that support system, like, people don't understand. 1,000 people can support you outside the house. It only matters who that one person support you inside the house.
That's important. That's very important.
And if you don't have that one support inside the house, them 1,000 outside don't really mean as much.
That's so true. I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's a big fact, man. Like, you know, and it's really like that. Like, I got a lot of fans that are all around the world that I was surprised myself that I even was able to reach those kind of people, you know? Like, to be honest, I would never see myself hanging around those kind of people like that, you know what I mean? Like, their characters, just like the way they are. You know, I appreciate the love and support, no doubt. It's just like looking on some real shit. I don't know how I reach those people. You know what I mean? Like, we have nothing in common and shit.
Right.
But my music pulled in people in, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so, yeah, it's true. Like, there is a lot of people out there that are big supporters, but that one is very important because she, down to, like, my music recording, when we in the studio dropping tracks, laying them down, you know, her opinion is very relevant to what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
big facts.
She, like, kind of, I already know in my heart that it's right, you know what I'm saying? I know, but to hear it from somebody else that it sounds good to them, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they appreciate the way it sounds.
That second opinion.
Yeah, that second opinion really will take you to the next level, you know?
Big facts.
But even if you got it yourself, you can still get to that next level. It's not a necessity to have somebody to support you in your household, because as long as you got you should be straight, you know?
That's for real. And that, like I said, that's one very big thing I can say for y'all. Like, y'all got love, y'all got support. I mean, she hold it down, you hold it down. Like, that's just real. That's real. You know,
and it's indestructible, for real.
It really is. And so if we could say anything to anybody out there, if you got that one in the house that says they support you, actions show more than words. When their actions show that they support you, but, you know, that's the real thing. That's the real thing.
When you ain't gotta ask, that's the real thing.
Exactly. And when you ain't gotta say nothing, they like, baby, why ain't you done nothing today? You know, you absolutely got that right. I didn't that
straight up. Hey, you right. Let me get my ass to work.
You know, my bad. Hand me my shoes. You know.
Yeah, real shit.
You know, like, but that's real though. That's real. Like, you know how you were saying, like, with your music, You know, it's reached people that you wouldn't even think of. You know, you wouldn't even, you know, like you said, that if you were to meet these people on like a regular day-to-day basis, like you would have, you probably would have walked past them, they would have walked past you, and they'd have been like, oh well, damn. You know, but that's the great thing about music. You know, what you do, you an artist. That's why it just blows my mind that all these shows, and I see the same people on them. And there's people on them, in my personal opinion, there's people on them that really shouldn't be on them. But again, it ain't my show. Yeah. And I mean, I'll say that if anybody wants to ask me, I'll say it to anybody. I'm not gonna say names, but I'm.
Why not? We on the throne. We in the throne. Isn't that what we talking about, bro?
I ain't gonna
Come on, what's the names, bro? Come on.
You know, it just. You know, and it's really more in the fact that there's just some music I can't relate to, that it don't hit me.
No, I feel that.
But I've listened to some of your tracks, and like the beat is cool, the flow is nice. You know, you do come with that fuego.
You come with that fuego, huh?
You know, you really do, and funny. You also got some that a lot of people don't have. Like you got a whole backup dance team.
Yeah.
Like what's their names? What's the backup team name?
Oh, they're the Spicy Queens.
The Spicy Queens.
The Spicy Queens, yeah, because they bad, and when you see them dance, they on fire. You know what I'm saying? They some fine Latinas that are ready to get to business. You know what I'm saying?
And they here in the studio.
Yeah, and they here.
They's here in the studio. They's here in the studio. Like again, like you got that following. It just blows my mind that you don't get the love that you deserve here. You know.
It's cool though, bro, because I don't look for it here. You know what I'm saying? Like I use this as a stepping stool to take my career as far as I could take it here. Because I'm from Garden City, Kansas, so you know I'm not from here. So looking in from a little town, you think Wichita is a good city that your music will take off in. You know what I'm saying? Coming from such a small town. But now that I'm here in Wichita, I see, you know, I used it for what I needed to use it for, you know what I'm saying? To better me as an artist and to take my career on to the next level, you know, whether that be networking, whether that be self-improvement, whether that be building my team, you know, networking with studios, you know, artists, you know, who I seen had value and was the same replica of me. They had that dope-ass cadence. They had a dope-ass rhythm. Their flow was on point. Their beats was on point. They was killing it, but they get slept on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Those are the artists I want to work with. Because I know that those are the cold motherfuckers, and those are the ones that are fucking it up right now. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are slept on.
For real.
And the fools that are getting all the little light up there and shit, you know, that's cool. I ain't hating on you. I encourage that. I want the light too one day. You know, I'm not going to hate on you for that. Like, I appreciate the shine. You know, I mean, more power to you, homie. Like, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all in the same game. It shouldn't be like trying to chop each other's head off and shit. That's what it is here in Wichita, and it sucks that it's like that, bro. Everybody's trying to take each other out and shit. I was just trying to grow my shit here, you know what I mean? Take my career, you know, expand it as much as I could, but you could only get so far here, so that's why I outsourced.
And even for me, I know that too, because, you know, I got my clothing, I got my photography, things like that, and it really is like that. You know, it's support system here is weird.
Man, it's not even a support system, bro. It's just their homies and shit.
And I made a post not that long ago that it's crazy to me how people will rush out to buy. They was rushing out to get them Cardi B tickets.
Yeah.
You know, they was getting Cardi B. You know, every time like a name artist comes out, like people is like, you know, hey, they getting them tickets. Man, but you know, and them tickets be like $50, you know, $7,500, $200. Like what's the baby tickets was like what, $200?
I don't know. I didn't even look into that shit.
Or something like I know up front was like $200 or something like that. Damn. People was rushing for it, but they won't pay $10 to go to Rock to see, you know, somebody who they grow up with perform.
Yeah, for real.
Know, this goes for everybody, not just you. This goes for everybody. It's crazy. Like I don't get it. And you know the fact, you know, just like you said, you gotta outsource. And like I see you be traveling.
Yeah.
You know, cause you did a show in Texas not that long ago, right?
Yeah, that shit's Mando for us, bro.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Man, it went good. Like, you know, and kind of like when I go to do shows out of town and shit, that's really the support that I really focus on whenever I'm writing material in regards to my fans. Like, you know, when I'm writing tracks, sometimes I'm like, well, this time I really want to reach them, like, on a level where they could feel it personal. You know what I'm saying? And we can start to build a bond through this communication. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, we just, I don't know, we do a lot of shows out of town. And when we do it, we get mad love, bro. It's ridiculous, like, how mad of love we get. Like, you know, everybody wants to collab these artists from wherever, whether it be Dallas, Fort Worth, Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? We go everywhere. And just, like, you got to know how to carry yourself when you move around, when you outsource. You got to set yourself, you know, set yourself up as a professional artist.
Facts.
And, like, if you don't have a manager, you got to do that on your own. You got to learn your research on your own and figure out, evaluate yourself and have that coach to be checking you when you're fucking up, basically. You know what I'm saying? And you know what a fuck up looks like, because, you know, the motherfuckers that we look up to, you see fuck ups in them every day. You know what I'm saying? You know what that looks like.
Facts.
So, once again, actions speak louder than words. So, I always, like, you know, every time I tell myself, man, you could have did that better. You know, once I record myself doing my shows, you know, our performances out of town, I'll make sure that the next one we do is always going to be better than that. No matter what I do, whether it be a track, whether it be networking with an artist, collabs, you know, any of that, it always got to be better the next time.
Better than it was.
Yeah, better than it was.
Growth.
Yeah, it's growth.
That's
and if
growth.
It ain't growth, bro, then you're wasting your damn time. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got no time to waste, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rapping my whole life and shit. I'm trying to be straight, and once I'm straight with where I need to be with my family and shit, then I'm gonna go into something else. But right now I'm kind of like, I'm doing acting and music at the same time. I'm trying to get into the acting scene.
Are you doing acting too? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to get, like, plugged into the movies and shit.
You ain't got no acting.
Don't play. You'll see me.
You can't act.
You'll see me say, I can, though.
You can't act.
Because it's all real. It ain't acting.
I'm letting you know right now, Ransom can't act, y'all.
Yeah, I can't act, y'all. It's all real.
Can't act.
Shit.
Bray Films.
Bray gonna be picking me to smash all them girls to be his little stud replay and all this little extra actor scene. He gonna be like, man, we need you. You could play this. You look professional. You could do that. They gonna plug me here.
Ransom's looking for that acting gig.
I already scooped up there, bro.
Oh, you already see? Look, spoilers. But that's real. See, that's why I really do fuck with you, cause you real.
Yeah. You
real. You ain't fake. Like I'm from Dodge, so I understand. You know, and you know in Dodge they're like ain't no black people.
Fucking dude.
So.
Hey, they the plugs.
You know. So I grew up, you know, one of my best friends, he a brother to me, you know. I was the only black dude walking around the school in brown Pride Locals.
Hell no. Nah.
You know, hey, you know, we put in some work though. Hey, that's just what it was.
That's a savage ass town on Dodge City and Garden City. Is like
people sleep on them, and like it's. Like you got your gangs here in Wichita, you got your bangers here in Wichita, you know, all respect to them, but it's different when it's a small town, cause you know everybody.
Bro, man.
Like, you know, if your color red, you go to Walmart, you gonna see blue everywhere. You go to Dillard's, you gonna see blue. We knew, like Avenue B. And Avenue C, like that's what I didn't understand. Like Avenue B was, you know, all Sereno, you know, Su 13, and then all Avenue C was Norteño. It's like y'all do realize the only difference is this line.
Yeah.
Like, and it was crazy. So
yeah, it definitely was, bro.
You know, you.
And me, I lived that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like that gangbanging lifestyle, like that, and that's. And, you know, and that kind of offends a lot of men and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, oh, this girl, she talking tough, man. She talking like this and she acting like that. She want to be a nigga this and nigga that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? like, it's about the whole respecting, like, as a person and who you are and where you stand as your own. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And when you get to testing them boundaries that are not appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, stuff like that, like, them levels that they try to test are just, I don't know, bro. I don't like to get my buttons pushed like that just because, like, the way I carry myself now is in a professional manner. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I don't want to have to do something that I'm going to regret. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. Just because I know that I keep myself focused and in my boundaries and always stay focused on my path. But when people come in trying to distract me and shit, you know, it gets real personal because I'm always focused. I don't even let my wife or my family intervene with my music shit. I'll cut you off real quick. Mom, dad, sister, cousin. I do not give two fucks, bro. I'm focused on my own shit.
Facts.
If it ain't positive energy, I ain't fucking with it, period. Like,
And
I'll
see,
take it out like I take my trash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I flush my shit every morning.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, that shit ain't no game.
That's what people don't understand. Like, what you do, what I do, what we do, what, you know, any artist, whether they doing music, acting, comedy, you know, Dez the poet, you know, all the poets, you know, respect to all them. Anybody who does anything with the arts, you know,
Yeah, for real.
you know, anybody who has a dream, who has a goal, like, if you don't chase that, and, you know, people, what I've noticed too, people don't understand what a sacrifice is. Like, sometimes you got to sacrifice certain things for the bigger goal.
For
you
real.
know? And, you know, like you said, like, you do make them sacrifices at times. If you got to cut so-and-so off, that way you can focus on this, get it done. Like, they feelings may be hurt right then and there, but you're going to make it up in the long run. It's like, look,
Yeah.
I understand it. You know, I understand that. Like, that's what people don't understand.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I respect the people who got that grind and, like from since I started, you know, here in Wichita, like, you know, with my career and shit. The people who, like, stayed consistent and are still working on material and steady dropping shit, or even if it ain't just a music artist, like, it's a comedian, like you said, you know, like Petty Murphy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that motherfucker puts in work. You know, he works for himself and shit. And a lot of people hate on him and shit.
Him, Keywan funny as hell.
Yeah, you know, like, just artist, comedian, all that. Like, everybody who's promoters, I mean, I can't really say I know a promoter that's really working here in the dub, though. Like, I feel like they all slack, if you really want to know.
Some of them's real slow down. It's real slow down, so it's...
At the moment, yeah, but before all this bullshit, there was no reason for it to slow down.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
And I even made a comment about that, like, for when I did the Royal Affair. To this day, nobody's done a show like that. You know, I did, and that was before I had met you. We did everything from commercials. You know, the artists got photo shoots. We had a promo video. Like, the artists got treated like artists.
Yeah.
You know, because as you well know, once you make it and get to that point, you're gonna be doing videos. You're gonna be doing commercials, promo videos. You know, all that. You know, hey, you know, I got this and this going on. Cool. Well, we all meeting up at this time. Like.
Yeah, you gotta know how to.
You gotta be there.
Yeah.
You know, we all meeting up here and there. You gotta be there. So, the fact that you understand that, that's why I fucks with you. Like, for real.
Hell yeah.
You know,
I appreciate that, for real.
You know, you got your support team with the Spicy Queens. You know,
Yeah.
Spicy Queens in the building. Hey, hey.
Hey, what's happening?
You know, y'all go ahead, get in there. Go ahead. It's already been said that y'all here.
That's up to y'all. Yeah, if y'all want to come in, y'all can come in.
It's already been said.
You asking Spicy Queen questions? If not, we can just leave Ransom in the spotlight.
Hey,
But why you want us to go in there?
We gonna ask questions.
So y'all want to come in or not?
No,
Fuck
that's
the
not
bullshit.
the question.
Okay.
See, hey, but this real.
Yeah,
That show
it's
you
real
that
life
this
shit.
is real. Like,
Yeah.
we have people in the studio, people, you know, and you want to be on camera. Hey,
Nothing script, straight off the dome type shit.
this is on script. It's real. It's real. You know. But I do appreciate you coming out. You know, that's showing the love, showing support.
Yeah.
You know, you always got my love and support, whatever you need. You know,
Yeah,
we
no
gonna
doubt.
have you back. We for sure gonna have you back. We gonna have. I'm gonna have you back on one of my topic days.
For sure.
Well, and I'm interested to see where your mind goes on that.
Bro, you don't want to
topic
play
day.
with this mind, bro. This motherfucker's dangerous. It's dangerous to me sometimes.
Hey, Dodge City life, you know, Dodge City. See, what people don't understand, them hatchet games got real.
Yeah.
People don't understand them hatchet games is real. Like, if y'all don't know what the hatchet game was, it was the rivalry football game between Dodge City High School and Garden City High School.
Yeah, it was always beef. Even when we was hopping on the bus, anybody hopping on the bus to go to Dodge, they like, shit, we about to box, bro. These motherfuckers get crazy in the game.
All day,
they
like,
showed me one time.
They had, like, y'all don't get, they had armed police at the games each and every year because they already knew you didn't go to the bathroom by yourself.
Straight, you went with the squad.
You had at a minimum 3 people with you because some shit gonna go down if they see you by yourself. They know you ain't from there.
Yeah,
and it was gonna go down. Like, that's what people don't understand. The fact that you take that and put it in your music and put it in what you do, like, that's real.
Yeah,
that's real, and I fucks with that.
And it's important to stay original, man, because a lot of people change up for a lot of shit, you know? And like you Clout. And me right now, yeah, exactly. And like me, I know what the possibilities are gonna be when I get up there, like what the things I'm gonna be going through, how my daily life is gonna change, like how you set schedules and shit. You know, like me, one thing I don't do, just so you know, this is like a secret, I don't fly. Mexicans don't fly, bro. I don't know, but some Mexicans may do, but this motherfucker don't. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
Bro, nobody in my family has ever flown on an airplane. You know what I'm saying?
They will drive everywhere.
Bro, I'll drive 3 days. I don't give a fuck, you know? And I'll be chiefing the whole way, let me tell you. But nah, for real, like, and so I know that later on in my career, that's going to be Mando from me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be so many things going on with me. I'm not going to be able to drive fucking 3 days to go to this interview. I'm going to have too many things to be going on in one day. I'm going to have to conquer that shit. You know what I mean?
Tours be real.
And so, like, right now, I'm always 10 steps ahead of the game no matter what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? That's with life. That's with music. That's with everything. With people, you know, like, bettering myself and everything. Like, I know when I get up there, I'm going to be ready for that time. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I'm working on all that now instead of too late up there. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be a bad motherfucker, man. Like, you don't know how many people I come across that are like, bro, you, like, even like fucking record labels and shit. Like, I've got offered deals that at one point in time I was like, man, fuck a deal. You know, like how everybody is like, oh no, I want to do everything independently and shit like that. Like, I get the whole concept of that. Sometimes. But to be honest, you have to have a team to make it.
You really do.
Yeah.
You really do. Like,
you by yourself, you know, you can't deliver the message as good as 10 people can, or you know what I'm saying? Like, their voice is going to be louder. So that's Mando, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I'm just excited because I know I'm gonna make it, bro, and I'm on my way up there and shit, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm waiting for it, and I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see that. You know you got my support.
Yeah, no doubt.
All day. You got the whole, you know, Royal Halo Inc. family supporting you. You know,
yeah, no doubt. I appreciate that, for real.
All day. Hey, I appreciate you coming out, though, for real. No doubt. Know, talking it up with us, letting us know.
Yeah.
Getting this Ransom on the Beat.
The only.
You know, we got the Spicy Queens in the studio.
Hey, what's up?
You know, hey, we gonna see y'all next time. Be easy.